Hi there, and welcome to another short episode of The Making of Lost in the Summer of '69. Today, I am going to share with you sort of what the beginning writing process looks like for Lost in the Summer of '69. The last two videos, I showed you what the research was like and the plotting and setting up of my special spreadsheet and the chapter sequences and all of that. So on this one, I'm going to dig into what the actual writing is like. Now, for me, I am a plotter mainly, as I've mentioned in the last video, but one of the things that I love to do when I start writing a book is that the first several chapters of a character's point of view are really when I get to know them better and make sure that I am discovering who they are, to make a better character for you, the reader, and for myself as the writer, and to make sure that I'm doing the story justice. So with Lost in the Summer of '69, I was actually experiencing some wrist problems. I have carpal tunnel and I was working a lot, so my wrists were just killing me. So the first draft, the very ugly first draft that came out to I think 52,000 words, was dictated on my phone, taking walks with my dog out in nature. And I have a really fun side-by-side that I'm going to be showing shortly to show you what those dictated first paragraphs look like versus what they look like in the final product. But the first thing I do is really just get to know those characters. And with this book, I was dictating that. And then after completing the first act, I really had down who Leanne, Eleanor, and Nora were and what I wanted to see from them in the book, which was this fun generational story about women in different transitions of life, and their relationships to each other. So that's how I get started. I also tend to have a word count goal, but I'm pretty flexible with that. I used to be much more rigid with my goals, and as I've aged as a person and a writer, I'm not as strict with myself anymore. As long as I feel like I'm getting something down on the page, then I feel good about it that day. But yeah, that's some of the writing process. And once I've finished that hideous first draft, it then is the fun part for me, which is editing, and I go through and revise and edit and get to really rewrite all the sentences to make them look good, especially because with dictation, they can look pretty terrible, which I will be showing you soon. So I hope you're all having a great day, and I hope you come see me on tour and pre-order the book. There's a fun incentive with the Gilded Page.